Hey Nadi, this is Chris. Just in reference to our discussion, the numbering sequence I think would be helpful. As an example, we have 8.1 for the generator platform, so the tasks that are associated with that stream, we should indicate 8.1 and 8.2 and 8.3 correspondingly. And an easy way to do that real quick here in execution is to just click on unique ID number here, change the description 8.2 space, and then click done, and then the description is changed. Of course, you have to click update for that to actually take, and refresh, and you can see that it's done. So you can do those pretty quickly right here from the web, or you can check it out if you'd like and do it in the other version. So the same thing here. We can make sure that all the tasks, that way when we do that, we can take a look at something I think is very useful in execution, looking at the only, and for release control as well, only subtasks. This may be helpful. Rob, if you take a look at this and start thinking about how to use it. We had talked about it in previous phases, but it may not have been quite as beneficial. So here we see everything that's in progress or should be in progress. There's 27 subtasks across the streams for task 8, task 6, task 5, and task 7. We can change the order, but this is in order of priority. And then the subsequent tasks within those chains that are coming up in the next 5 days. So focusing our preparation effort for release control here. Again, my horizon here is only 1 week. So if we do have task managers on the tier 1 task, meaning Rob, if you're in charge of, say, Canopy, I'm not sure which one you might have, then we can filter just for that big block up here. Would be a really easy way to filter and only see that work for the combined meetings that are happening, or excuse me, for the individual meetings that are happening for each of the larger blocks. So, and here we can also do pretty quick updates. We can do the updates right here from this screen. If I double click on this 3D model electrical system, a panel pops up on the right hand side. I can change remaining duration. I can change it to status. I can add a help needed if need be. I can put a checklist or add comments if I want to about this particular task, and it'll show up so everybody else can see them. I can also change the status from the what this means the task is in progress. The little kind of circle with a faded loop on it means the task is in progress. This means it is not started but ready to start. This was a suggested start date. Down here we see some green tasks with the same indicators. If you see the circle with an N inside, that means the parent task is not started yet. The parent task being the tier 1 task of bed frame and yaw, and they're all started, so that's not an issue for you. Over here we have the tasks coming up, and of course they are not started as well. We can, from a release control perspective, we can move things from left to right. We can move things, top to bottom. Not that you would have done that, but we can move things around and actually click save here. If you want to, every time we make a change over here, we have to click save, much like the update on the other screen. This icon here just refreshes the screen, so it goes back, loads the page without any changes. So it goes back to the previous state. So that's, I think, pretty useful in the individual block meetings. So if I was just task 8 Canopy, and I wanted to see just that, task and how it was, I could see the tasks that should be in progress today, do the quick updates, as well as the tasks that are coming up for preparation, if that makes sense. And then do release control at a higher level, meaning these tasks here I can move over to the right, release them, or just as they come in to the window, the 24-hour window, if I put them in progress here, it's going to jump over to the right-hand side. So by clicking the little icon here, I'm putting these in progress, and it's jumping over to the right-hand side. Okay. So hopefully that helps a little bit for a tutorial on how to use the screen. Play with it a little bit, see if it's useful, and we can talk about it some more. Okay, thanks, bye.